On this special day, the 28th of October 2025, we welcome you to a space dedicated to honouring the memories of those who've recently departed and others whose impact lives on forever. Together, we'll reflect on their journeys and also discuss the heartfelt struggles of WWE star Seth Rollins. Subscribe and stand with us in keeping their memories alive. Brian Christopher, born Brian Lawler on January 10, 1972, in Memphis, Tennessee, was a charismatic and high-spirited professional wrestler who left a lasting impression on fans around the world. As the son of the legendary Jerry the King Lawler, wrestling was in his blood, but Brian worked hard to step out of his father's shadow and build his own legacy in the ring. He began his career in the early 1990s, performing in regional promotions before getting his big break in 1997 with WWE. There, he became best known as Grandmaster Sexay, a flashy, fun-loving character bursting with energy and confidence. Teaming up with Scotty Too Hotty, the duo formed Too Cool, one of the most entertaining tag teams of the late 1990s and early 2000s. Their mix of humour, dancing, and undeniable chemistry made them a crowd favourite, and they went on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championship. Even after leaving WWE, Christopher continued to perform on the independent circuit, keeping his passion for wrestling alive. Though his later years were marked by personal challenges, his infectious charisma and love for entertaining fans never faded. Brian Christopher passed away on July 29, 2018, at the age of 46. His spirit, energy, and legacy as Grandmaster Sexay continue to be remembered fondly by wrestling fans everywhere. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, born James Wiley Smith on May 18, 1943 in Fiji, was one of the most electrifying performers in professional wrestling history. Bursting onto the scene in the late 1970s and gaining fame in the 1980s, Snuka captivated fans with his fearless high-flying style that was unlike anything seen before. His signature move, the Superfly Splash, became a defining moment of excitement for wrestling audiences around the world. Snuka's time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, made him a household name. His intense rivalries with legends like Rowdy Roddy Piper and Don Muraco helped shape some of wrestling's most unforgettable storylines. Beyond the bright lights, he was admired for his charisma and energy, inspiring countless future stars who followed his high-risk, high-reward approach to wrestling. In 1996, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, honouring his impact on the sport. Yet Snuka's life was also shadowed by controversy, including legal troubles that affected his legacy in later years. He passed away in 2017 at the age of 73. Despite the complexities surrounding his life, Jimmy Snuka remains remembered as a trailblazer who helped redefine the art of wrestling entertainment. Katsuya Kitamura, born on December 14, 1985, was a Japanese professional wrestler whose incredible potential and dedication left a lasting mark on the wrestling world. Known for his powerful build, explosive athleticism, and determination, Kitamura quickly became one of the most talked about rising stars in New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW. Before stepping into the professional ring, he was already an accomplished amateur wrestler, a background that gave him both technical skill and fierce competitive spirit. During his time in NJPW, Kitamura impressed fans with his strength, intensity, and charisma. Whether competing in singles matches or tag team bouts, he brought passion and energy to everything he did. Those who knew him often spoke about his warm personality and relentless work ethic, qualities that made him respected and loved inside and outside the ring. Tragically, Kitamura's life was cut short when he passed away at just 36, leaving fans and colleagues heartbroken. Though his career was brief, his influence continues to be felt. Katsuya Kitamura's legacy lives on through the inspiration he gave to young wrestlers and the unforgettable moments he shared with fans who saw in him the spirit of true dedication and perseverance. Dino Bravo, born Adolfo Bresciano on February 6, 1948, in Montreal, Quebec, was a Canadian professional wrestler whose power and charisma made him one of the most memorable figures of his time. Standing 6 feet tall and weighing over 250 pounds, Bravo combined raw strength with surprising agility, earning him recognition across North America during the 1970s and 1980s. He rose to prominence in the World Wrestling Federation, now WWE, where his confidence, energy, and signature side suplex made him a fan favorite and a fierce opponent. Often portraying the villain or heel, Bravo's larger-than-life personality drew audiences in, especially during his rivalries with major stars like Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart. His short association with the famed Hart Foundation further cemented his place in wrestling history. Outside the ring, however, life took a darker turn. After stepping away from wrestling in the early 1990s, Bravo became entangled in organized crime. Tragically, in 1993, at just 45 years old, he was found murdered in his Montreal home, a crime linked to his criminal ties. Despite his tragic end, Dino Bravo remains remembered as a powerhouse performer who left a lasting mark on professional wrestling. Seth Rollins, born Colby Daniel Lopez on May 28, 1986, in Davenport, Iowa, has spent the better part of 2 decades building one of the most compelling legacies in modern professional wrestling. His journey from a determined teenager performing in small independent promotions to becoming one of WWE's most respected superstars is nothing short of extraordinary. Rollins' career has been defined not just by championships and accolades, but by the consistent effort, creativity, and heart he pours into his craft. Whether portraying a hero or villain, his performances have always carried emotional depth, reflecting his deep understanding of wrestling psychology and storytelling. His ability to evolve through different eras, shifting from the architect to the visionary, and finally the revolutionary, has made him one of WWE's most adaptable figures. Yet beneath the glitz, glory, and endless applause, Rollins' life is also a story of physical endurance, mental battles, and personal reflection. As he faces the dual challenges of lingering health issues and public discussion about his financial stability, his story has taken on an even more human dimension, showing fans the man behind the performer. The rise of a wrestling visionary. From a young age, Colby Lopez was captivated by the magic of professional wrestling. Unlike many dreamers who watch from afar, Rollins took action early, training in modest gyms and performing in local promotions where the crowds were small and the paychecks even smaller. Wrestling in independent circuits like Ring of Honor, ROH, under the ring name Tyler Black, he quickly earned a reputation for his in-ring brilliance and storytelling ability. His work ethic stood out. Rollins was a student of the game, studying the greats and striving to perfect both the athletic and emotional aspects of wrestling. In ROH, he became a fan favorite, not just for his explosive moves, but for his ability to connect deeply with audiences through passion and intensity. His performances caught WWE's attention, and signing with the company in 2010 opened the door to a new chapter. Rollins' arrival marked the beginning of an era where he would blend the independent spirit with WWE's global stage, becoming a symbol of the modern wrestling performer, one who balances athletic innovation with character-driven storytelling. His early years in WWE's developmental system, then called FCW, later NXT, showcased a wrestler determined to prove himself on every level. breaking through with the Shield. Seth Rollins' breakthrough moment came in 2012 when he debuted as part of the now legendary faction The Shield, alongside Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Their arrival electrified WWE audiences and shifted the company's creative landscape. The Shield's image of justice-driven enforcers, clad in black tactical gear, brought a new energy to WWE programming. Rollins, known as the group's architect, was the high-risk performer who brought innovation and fearlessness to every match. Their chemistry as a trio made the Shield one of the most dominant factions in modern wrestling history, and their rivalries with stars like John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Wyatt family became must-watch television. When Rollins eventually betrayed his Shield brothers in 2014, it wasn't just a shocking plot twist, it was a moment that defined his career. His heel turn against Reigns and Ambrose was executed so perfectly that it elevated him overnight from faction member to main event star. This betrayal became the foundation for his rise as the Architect, a cerebral, manipulative character who would go on to capture world titles and solidify his place as one of WWE's leading performers. For many fans, the Shield era was where Seth Rollins transformed from a talented prospect into a household name. Championship success and reinvention. Throughout his career, Seth Rollins has proven that reinvention is the key to longevity in professional wrestling. After the Shield's breakup, he embarked on a singles run that saw him evolve through multiple personas, each one reflecting a different chapter of his journey. From the cunning architect who aligned with the authority to the spiritual and controversial Monday Night Messiah, Rollins demonstrated his to adapt to WWE's changing audience while staying true to his creative instincts. His versatility has led to numerous title reigns, including multiple WWE Championships, Universal Championships, Intercontinental, and Tag Team titles. As of his most recent run, Rollins holds the World Heavyweight Championship, symbolizing his continued relevance and excellence within the industry. What makes Rollins remarkable is not just his collection of titles, but the emotional commitment he brings to every match. His storytelling in the ring, whether as a hero seeking redemption or a villain demanding recognition, has consistently captivated fans. This creative reinvention and refusal to stagnate are what makes Seth Rollins one of WWE's most complete performers, respected by fans, peers, and management alike. Health issues. The toll of greatness. Behind every breathtaking performance lies the quiet burden of pain. And for Seth Rollins, this reality has become increasingly clear in recent years. Wrestling is a physically demanding profession that tests the limits of the human body, and for someone like Rollins, known for his high-impact style, the wear and tear are significant. Chronic knee pain, back strain, and shoulder discomfort are not rare occurrences for him, but daily reminders of what his craft demands. Rollins has spoken candidly about the challenges of maintaining his body in top condition while constantly traveling and performing hundreds of times a year. These physical tolls don't just affect his career, but also his personal life, especially as a husband and father. Balancing recovery with family time and professional obligations is never easy, yet Rollins approaches it with maturity and honesty. His openness about injuries and physical struggles has earned him empathy from fans who see in him not just a performer, but a human being dealing with the consequences of his passion. As of late 2025, Rollins continues his rehabilitation process, prioritizing both short-term healing and long-term well-being, signaling that while the champion's body may ache, his spirit remains unbroken. Financial challenges and the reality. Behind the rumors in recent months, rumors about Seth Rollins facing financial strain have circulated online, sparking curiosity and speculation among fans and wrestling media. While none of these reports have been confirmed, they highlight an important aspect of a professional wrestler's life: the financial complexity that comes with fame. Rollins, despite his superstar status, is part of an industry where constant travel, personal ventures, and maintaining a public image can become expensive. Wrestlers often invest in side projects such as gyms, clothing lines, or business startups, and not all of these endeavors yield consistent profits. Additionally, the cost of injury recovery, medical treatments, physical therapy, and lifestyle adjustments can also add financial pressure. Rollins, known for being business savvy, has never publicly addressed these rumors, choosing instead to stay focused on his craft and family. What stands out is his professionalism amid speculation. He continues to project stability, discipline, and gratitude toward fans and WWE. Regardless of the validity of the financial whispers, Rollins' situation reflects the broader truth that wrestling success doesn't automatically translate into long-term financial security. The pressures of maintaining wealth, health, and fame simultaneously create a delicate balance that only a few manage gracefully, and Rollins remains one of them. Balancing stardom, family, and purpose. Outside the squared circle, Seth Rollins is a husband and father, roles that have profoundly influenced his outlook on life. His marriage to Becky Lynch, another celebrated WWE superstar, has made them one of the most admired couples in wrestling. Together, they share a bond rooted in mutual respect, understanding, and shared experience within an industry that demands constant sacrifice. Parenthood, too, has given Rollins a renewed sense of purpose. Spending time with his daughter has reminded him of the importance of health, balance, and legacy beyond the spotlight. However, juggling family responsibilities with the grueling demands of WWE is never easy. The late nights, international tours, and media commitments can take a toll, especially when paired with injury rehabilitation and ongoing speculation about his personal life. Yet, Rollins approaches these challenges with perspective and humility, acknowledging that fame and family require different kinds of energy and commitment. In interviews, he often expresses gratitude for the unwavering support of Becky Lynch, whose understanding of the wrestling lifestyle helps anchor him during uncertain times. Together, they represent the evolving narrative of modern wrestling families, professionals who are not just performers, but real people managing love, careers, and parenthood under public scrutiny. Mental strength amid public pressure. The psychological toll of being a top-tier WWE superstar is immense, and for Seth Rollins, this aspect of his life has become increasingly significant. Every injury, every rumor, and every storyline carries with it a mental cost. Rollins has faced criticism, creative shifts, and fan scrutiny throughout his career, yet his ability to remain composed and focused is one of his greatest strengths. The recurring knee injuries, in particular, have tested his patience and confidence. For an athlete whose identity is built on movement and performance, being sidelined can be mentally exhausting. Yet, Rollins channels this frustration into motivation, using recovery periods to reflect and refine his vision for the future. Similarly, the whispers about financial matters, true or not, add another layer of psychological pressure. Wrestling, at its core, is as much about perception as performance, and Rollins understands that maintaining credibility is vital. Still, he handles the spotlight with grace, focusing on what he can control: his craft, his family, and his mindset. His ability to rise above negativity and stay true to his principles reflects the inner strength that has made him one of WWE's most enduring figures. A champion's future. As 2025 draws to a close, Seth Rollins stands at a pivotal crossroads in his career. His current injury recovery has put his in-ring future temporarily on hold, but few doubt his determination to return stronger. Whether he retains the World Heavyweight Championship upon his return or transitions into a new phase of storytelling, one thing remains clear: Rollins is far from finished. His journey has always been about evolution, and this chapter may well become another testament to his adaptability and grit. The physical setbacks and financial speculation, while challenging, have only humanized him further in the eyes of fans. They see a performer who, despite fame and success, faces real-life challenges with courage and humility. The future may bring new storylines, perhaps even a shift in role from performer to mentor. But whatever path Rollins chooses, his legacy as one of wrestling's hardest workers is secure. Conclusion: the human behind the visionary. Seth Rollins' story transcends wrestling. It is a reflection of ambition, endurance, and authenticity. From the independent circuits to the grandest stages of WWE, he has built a career defined by excellence and emotion. His current health battles and the quiet murmur of financial strain only add depth to his already rich narrative, reminding the world that even icons face human struggles. What makes Rollins extraordinary is not the absence of challenges, but the grace with which he meets them. Whether limping through pain, facing speculation, or raising his family, he remains a portrait of determination and self-belief. In the end, Seth Rollins is not just a champion inside the ring. He is a symbol of perseverance beyond it, a man whose resilience continues to inspire millions who see in him not just a wrestler, but a reflection of their own fight to keep going, no matter the odds.